Hey there, Nate here again with the Volunteer Tech Vlog on the Live Sound 101 YouTube channel. And wow, happy Friday to everybody. This is a media report for, let's see, May 29th, 2016, but the video is going to be published on the Friday following. So, yeah, I had that flat tire issue in my last video, filled everything up to about 40 PSI, and one tire is already down to 36, so I do think I have a slow leak, enough to get home, but definitely want to get that tire checked out and figure out, find the leak and get that plugged. So, media report. So levels, let's talk about dB-SPL levels. So dB-SPL we measure using the A-weighted curve, and we measure with a slow response. So the rehearsal, we hit 89. We hit a max of 89.8. For the 8 a.m. service, we hit a max of 91.6, and it was actually lower than that. And then when everybody clapped, it actually spiked to 91.6. It wasn't even the music that was that loud. And then 10:45, we hit 92.6, so a little bit louder. For the ensemble, we had 2 vocalists and a piano, so it was very basic, just singing along with the piano, kind of a slimmed down skeleton crew, if you will, for summer. It's Memorial Day weekend, so a lot of people traveling and everything, so really light on the musical production. Other notes: the new AC unit was installed. We've covered that before, and today was the first really warm day when we needed to turn it on, and that thing rocked. So that was really nice to have that AC unit there. Used it for the first time today. It was really quiet, and it made it a lot more comfortable up in the control room, so that was nice. Our control room's up in a loft. Let's see, changed input level on the Tascam solid state recorder, the SS-R200. Changed it to +6 because I noticed last time I did sound, the record levels were a little bit low, so I upped the input level to +6 dB, and it looked like it was metering pretty well. So used rechargeable Ensemble 9-volt batteries for the first time, so ordered some of them, got them in, and they seem to work really well. You know, first time using it though, so we'll see how many life cycles we can get out of those bad boys, and got to get into a good rechargeable workflow there. Let's see, the amp closet appears to be so in the amp closet we've got a UPS, uninterruptible power supply, which has an internal battery. So if we lose power, there's a brownout or whatever, that UPS kicks on and we run the system off battery power. It can run for probably 5 to 10 minutes off the battery. It's not going to run forever, but if there's a little spike or a little glitch in the power, it keeps the system up and running. And the last time that battery was changed was 2013, because there's a date written right on the side of it. So I think the battery probably died. I didn't do a huge amount of investigation there, but that's probably what happened, because when we took the UPS out of the signal chain and just plugged directly to the wall, voila, everything powered up fine. So need to do a little bit more investigation on that, but that's probably what happened. I'll talk to Guy about that. I think he's probably the last guy that changed it. So we'll see about either getting a new battery or replacing the UPS to something from APC, that maybe a product where you don't have to change the batteries, where the batteries don't have a short lifespan, because they've got new technology for that type of thing nowadays. Let's see, and the last thing I'll talk about is I purged 11 abandoned cables and 2 VGA transmitters from our cable bundle, which connects between our equipment rack. We've got like a 40 space equipment rack where all the gear lives, and then we've got a little bit of a cable bundle that connects over to the control room desk, where all the controlling happens, and all the mixing and Pro Presenter and all that kind of stuff. So there's this big old cable bundle, and I noticed there was a lot of abandoned cables, because we've been moving away from VGA and 4:3 aspect ratio. Well, we did that a long time ago, but all those old VGA cables were still there. They're pretty thick, so it took a bunch of them cables out of there, took a bunch of XLR patch cables out, which were no longer needed. And frankly, they weren't even plugged in anywhere. They were just taking up space and adding to the rat's nest of cables that were just making it difficult to service and troubleshoot. So really what we're trying to do with that is we want the equipment racks, the video equipment, video distribution, audio distribution. We want everything that's rack mounted to be serviceable. We want to be able to get your hands in there and patch things in and move things around if we need to. So we want the gear to be spaced out such that you can fit a large human hand in there, which if you smash everything together, yeah, you might be able to fit a lot of stuff in a small space, but that's not always the end-all be-all best design. So we're trying to move to a serviceable situation, somewhere where you can visually see where the cables are landing, have them laced in there on lacing bars, velcroed down or zip tied down. I'll probably use a lot of velcro in this case, because things shift and change around. So that's the whole idea with removing these cables that are abandoned, is to neaten things up, tidy things up, and just have a serviceable system that's easy to troubleshoot and maintain. So that's kind of what we're moving towards. And today was just a little baby step towards that goal. But we're just going to keep plugging away at it. So those are my thoughts for today's media report. And I will see you in the next video.